I believe we are live.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is a Ninjaspence with just team bonus action, and that we are here bringing you another episode of the Revenge of Stefan Carcass, and then that basically, then I am going to let the players introduce themselves right quick.
I am Ari, the Changeling Bard, aka Shattershaft. I'm just here for to record the travels.
I am Frey. I play TumTums Pebblepincher, the Aircoco fighter.
I am Miro. I'm playing Hoggpaw, the Arcane Cleric.
We also have Topher or else that the Grave Flower playing Setaj, the wildfire druid, then that they will be back momentarily, that they just have to step away to do something. But anyway, that the recap is that the party basically we're doing interviews, and then that we had got a brand new party member that who has the same dragon mark tattoo on just at their left hand, Setaj, that the wildfire fire druid, and then that the Elderberry Dragon Company has hired new that they have hired some new help with guards and such, and then that they basically bought them some magical items, and we are still currently up in free time, so we are going to still be up in Trirane for like a little while. But anyway, let me just. Oh wait, I forgot to move y'all over to the city map. There we go. So, what would Hogpaw like to do with that the rest of his free time?
Hoggpaw is first. He'll ask the party this before the plan is probably the next day after a couple cups of coffee, not decaf. Look at Ari and TumTums. I need to go find a jeweler. I've been blessed with a new spell by my good lady Arathis, and it's gonna be a little expensive for the component that I need.
What do you need to get?
I need to buy at least one diamond.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure we can find that.
All right, lead the way.
It's it is a diamond worth about 300 GP.
Okay.
We have that, don't
Okay.
we?
Let me actually pull out my book that I forgot to grab earlier that has all the party funds and such. We currently still have 1467 in the fund. We still got some decent stuff in our bag. I doubt anything in the cart's worth anything. And we currently do not have anything placed in the handy haversack, which who's carrying the handy haversack?
I have the bag of colding.
Um, I don't think I have the haversack.
If y'all don't, I'll carry it, unless y'all want to.
I was pretty sure you already had it.
I thought you did anyway.
Okay, I got the bag of holding and the handy haversack. I am the pack mule. uh, okay. So, DM, where might we find a diamond?
Let me see here. If that you look at the map, that the party is here at the guild house, that I would say that you can probably just go to like a little bit to the never eat sour worms, to that the south west part of just like my shop. Then you see like this little dwarven forge area. Then that they might have a jeweler or anything like that.
All right. That's what Hogpaw is going to do if anybody wants to tag along or if they want to go do something else.
I'll go along.
Ari's along for the ride.
Okay. So that you all just basically are just like walking through the town, and then people are just like, "Oh, look, it's the Elderberry Dragon Company. It's Shattershaft Ari." just just a small talk
I'll
because
play
you
a
got them.
little tune as we go along, singing about our exploits.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then it's just basically as soon as you get there, that you see kind of like a tan skinned dwarf. Just he is just working on just an anvil. He's basically got some salt and pepper grays in his beard, and then you do notice that it is all full of just like gold ringlets and jewelry, just like across all of the beard. Then you just hear the pounding of the anvil.
He fancy.
And then he just kind of like looks up and like, oh, I got customers. That the name is Silas. How are you?
Well, Master Cyrus, I'm doing quite well. I believe I will let my compatriots speak for themselves.
I'm good.
Just vibing.
But that's right. Then I just read up in the Triranian Times about you, Shadow Shaft. And you, Hoggpaw. Oh, that you had gave that fellow deaf quite the argument I've heard.
Yeah, I might have given him a chewing. Do you happen to have precious gems here, sir?
I mean that you can just take a look at my smithy, and then you just see just like it's kind of like a Walmart of jewelry. Like diamond is lined up on a row, topaz, ruby, aquamarine, just some weird sparkly glowing jewelry. It's just like that. What can I help you with today?
I'm currently looking for a diamond worth about 300 gold.
Oh, a diamond worth 300. Well, then that I definitely have one. Take your pick. I mean that the colors are free, but then that they are all diamond.
Uh, with this, what would I need to roll to try to perceive if these diamonds are actually worth what he's saying they are?
Are you trying to investigate like if it is like some magical components, or else that are you trying to just see that if it's a legit diamond?
Uh, kind of both, I guess.
I would say roll. I would say use an Arcana check. Just do an Arcana check.
That is a 13.
A 13. That can kind of like see that like some of the bruised diamonds a bit, that they don't give off that shine, but that that you do find a diamond that's basically kind of like radiating for it at the most part, and then that you kind of do see like a magical inscription note just above that says it's like all diamonds are just real and forged, and also found in the Underdark by Silas. So you get the idea then that they are all real diamonds.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all need? Cause like I'm good if I get this.
I got my armor. I'm good.
I'm pretty good. I don't really have anything I particularly need.
All right. Hoggpaw will hand over 300 gold then.
All right. Oh, why? Yes, of course, the gold. And then you just see just Silas just pick up just like that this piece of molten. It kind of looks like a miniature stalagmite, but it has like molten bits on it, and he just takes a bite out of it, just nonchalantly, like, now that is what you call dwarven granola. You know that elven granola stuff is kind of for pansies. No offense there, Ari.
I am deeply offended.
Oh, that
I'm
you want to try a bite?
I'm just concerned that you are eating gold. That is going to be terrible on the way out.
No, that I am eating rock. I do not eat gold. This one is like magma brimstone flavor.
I will pass on trying it. I'm sorry.
And is that anything else that I can do for you? Because that I need to get back to my forge.
I'm
No,
I,
pretend.
I'm good.
Well, what was that, TumTums?
I was just saying, I think that's it.
All right, all righty then. So what? So what do y'all want to do now?
But this is all I need to do because if somebody dies, I can bring them back. I figured this is a good security purchase.
That's a good idea. Hopefully you're not the one that, you know.
Well, if
But,
I am, then you got a diamond worth 300 gold. You know, provided you didn't die as well, I guess.
Well, if the leader's dead, obviously we're all dead too. So, all right. So, what's the plan now?
This is literally all I had planned for today was find a diamond.
All right, let's go get drunk.
Okay.
Was there anything else we needed to do?
Is there anything else you want to do? I can't think of anything Ari would need to do off the top of my head. Do bards use components?
I would say no, because you get your spells and stuff through just your music and jokes and such. I would say that you will have everything that you need.
Okay, so with the party gold pretty low-ish, what, like 1,100 now? We should conserve it as much as we can.
Yeah.
Let's just we can go drink, or we can just go back to the guild house.
Drinking is still an option there. I just don't think we got to pay.
Okay.
Where are y'all going right now so I can know what voice to do?
I guess we're going back to the guild house because there's not much we want to buy right now.
Oh, let me check my inventory real quick. Hang on.
That as soon as that you get back to the guild house, benevolence is like, Master Ari, that there was a letter for you that it was from a very very much exquisite elven woman that I've never seen before, and then I practically know everyone in Trirane, that she just gives you just this seemingly pink letter.
Okay. I will open the letter.
Hello.
All right. Hello.
Setaj is back. Yay.
I am back.
So are you reading it to yourself, Ari?
Yeah, I'm going to read it to myself first.
Okay.
Bad news, Satya. I know I didn't say your name right. You came down with a bad case of super crabs.
What?
Let's just move on.
Even the cat is like, what? Anyway, then, so benevolence is speaking. So, Master Hoggpaw, yeah, that your staff of inflict wounds went off. It had basically went off without a hitch. Any type of magical items you want to have up for auction, and then we can get the funding back. Oh yes, and then I actually did manage to speak to Fabio. To my dismay, he is willing to build 3 casks for you. That you would just have to get the rest. Rest.
That's fine. Gonna lean over to Ari. Do you know actually how to brew beer?
I'm gonna lie and say yes, very confidently.
All right, then. All right, then. Give me a deception and give me an insight check.
Man, I'm rolling bad. That is with a +9. I got an 11.
Oh. Oh. You totally believe Ari.
Cool, because I don't, and we're gonna have to find ingredients. So I know there is wheat. I know there's wheat and yeast, but I think I'm also thinking of bread.
What's happening right now? And
Okay. That the party just Hoggpaw just got done buying just a diamond, and then that they are back at the guild house. It's still kind of free time, sort of. So if that y'all wanted to do other free time stuff before we get back into the swing of things.
All right, I do have an idea. Ari, I don't use my mace anymore since I got my wacky hammer. So how about you autograph the mace and we sell the mace?
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out whatever I would use to sign the mace.
you just
sign it.
Quill.
Ari, Shattershaft, Ringo.
Oh, this
And
sounds fun.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Is anyone else hearing that
Oh,
bomb?
wow.
Yeah, that was
No, that was Nate's phone.
that was Nate's phone.
Oh, okay.
So I will
Oh.
hand over Hoggpaw's mace that he has not used in several games to her with Ari's name on it. Just say, I would argue that just because Ari signed it is a +1 crotch smashing mace.
Oh. Master Hoggpaw. That is a wonderful idea. And then that she puts it up in the auction hall. Anything else?
We got this this very unique exotic whip.
Wait,
Oh, ow.
I have the whip.
There's a whip in the bag of holding too. How do we have 2 whips?
Do we? Because I have a whip.
That there was a from the wagon encounter, and then that there was a whip from Shreknock.
Oh, okay. I have one from the. I think from the wagon. I don't remember. I have a whip, but
Yeah, because because of the fact that Shreknock's whip had did an additional 1d4 for piercing, as it kind of made you bleed a little bit.
okay. I just have a 1-for-1. I have 1d4 plus 3 slashing on this whip.
Okay.
I could give you this one and we could sell the old one that you got.
She sells magical stuff, though. It's not really magical.
I literally sold a stick saying it was a stick of inflict wounds.
Yeah, good point. What does that one do?
You said it deals an extra d4?
So it's 2d4 damage on the whip.
Correct.
Okay, we'll switch that out. And
Very well then. Then that I will see what I can do.
you can just say it was mine, or it
and then
you
that
know
Benevolence
smacks
just
really
basically
hard.
just holds up the whip, and then she just starts just enchanting it right in front of y'all. There, it's just a +1 whip.
Neat.
Cool.
But
And
how
then she
+1 is it?
And then that she just coughs up another rock like,
Yeah,
I hate my adventuring days.
we are gonna look for a solution to that.
That'd be much obliged.
What is it you need again?
I need Gorgon's blood.
Gorgon's blood. Okay.
If Setaj would like to basically roll a investigation check, roll high to see if you have it.
investigation to see if I have Gorgon's blood.
Yeah. A vial of it, because as a druid, I'm pretty sure that you have dealt with kind of like snakes.
Okay, but not good.
Nah, that you don't have it, but that you
Hey
do
y'all,
have.
I got this vial. Oh wait, that's my weed. Shit.
Why did you keep it in a vial?
Makes me feel fancy.
I thought you were going to say hermetically sealed.
I mean that too, but like I had the herbalism kit and just I just like the little vials in it,
Is your herbalism kit nothing but this?
No, it has some other things. I got some hops in here. I got some branches that we can plant. Like I heard you talking about brewing beer.
You got a rhizobe?
Yeah. Got a few of them.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with that so we can...
I got a cascade.
Okay.
I'm looking up it because it's been so long since I've brewed beer.
Calypso, Pacifica.
Uh-huh.
God, what was the English one we used all the time?
God, that's a good question.
So where do y'all want this set up? That you know that you can have it set up in the mail room and in my office area.
Oh.
I didn't want to set it up there though. Just because your office area would get covered in hops.
Yeah, this has got to be
my office.
It got to be planted outside.
Yeah, I mean that the outside space is big enough. I mean, then that certainly. I mean that just put it just right beside the garden. Why not?
Oh, I got a nugget here. A nugget hops. Right on with that. Aurora.
So who do y'all want to have in charge of basically maintaining?
Not Serena.
Yeah. And then you just hear just like, oh, owie, owie, owie. And then you just hear, why did you burn your finger on nothing?
Should
Lordy.
we hire a gardener?
I mean, I'm kind of a gardener.
Yeah,
I
but
like
you're not
gardening.
going to be here all the time.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
we go out and about. Hold on. Does anybody we already have working here, like, didn't someone mention they had a hobby with growing stuff? Or is that just me misremembering?
I don't remember.
As long as they don't mess up my northern brewer.
That
Hops plant.
I mean that. Let me just check the roster a bit. No, Bo is basically just here for fight. Arcus, he is the young kid. He just like to shoot things and just be a little kid. Well, teen rather. That he is a growing man. I forgot the name of the cleric y'all hired.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, she was she was a
She was a
Asimir.
Yeah.
I just forgot her name right quick.
And hey, if we can find someone to garden, I don't mind playing. Like the only thing we just got to remember is one, we got to separate them, and two, we got to make sure like these are female plants, so they should not spread.
Well, we just find someone who knows that or can remember that.
But they just have to be trimmed back every now and then. Actually, question: could I make? I'm proficient in alchemist supplies. Could I use that to like cultivate yeast? Is that technically alchemy?
I would say so, because technically that baking and cooking is a science, so it falls into the wheelhouse.
To quote to Elrix, alchemy started in the kitchen.
Well, that's true. Okay, Hog Boss. I mean, we got 2 down. We just need some good water and some good grains. But I'm new to this area and I don't really know it very well.
Agriculture is not my strong suit.
Because Setaj, you are used to the swamplands of like Uno Nebula, and then that was just marsh marshes all around with just lush forests.
We had some really good aquifers though, and some nice dikes. Just really good agriculture out there, despite all the hardships and fires. There's a lot. You wouldn't think there's a lot of fire on the swamp, but
I would assume gas pockets, but
oh yeah,
well, let's see if we can find a gardener real quick. Ari has Ari done
As
buggered
I
off.
went off somewhere. Alrighty
Oh.
then. That are you sure that you want to hire? Well, no, because I'm already doing everything. But let's see here. Your gardeners that you all can make the journey to Otawekin in about a quarter of a day, and then y'all can go to Otawekin.
no. You want to go
Well,
next door and
Well, we gotta head out here soon anyway. Like we got a couple things we gotta be doing. Like we gotta find a Gorgon's blood, we gotta go find a Hugo, and we gotta get Flump Jelly.
that's a fun name.
But I mean that's on the way up. So
So we could just stop there while we're on our way then. And we could just tell them, hey, get over here. You have a job now.
but we gotta make sure that they will not put carrots in it.
What's wrong with carrots?
Carrot. The carrot vodka
The-
from
the-
Otawekin
the-
is.
mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
I mean, I don't know. But carrots survive in this climate?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, very so. Because think of Trirane as basically the most normal. Just think of Trirane as just a normal ass area that basically does not have no crazy bipolar weather patterns.
So it's pretty milquetoast weather generally.
Pretty much.
So, okay, so yeah.
So we know it's a fantasy world because there's one town that doesn't have shit weather randomly.
It's just pretty gray, pretty blue, occasional
It's just
sprinkle.
sunny. It's just sunny. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay, then enough of Stardew Valley references. But all right, then. So basically, anything else that y'all want to do before we get back onto the story path?
I got nothing.
I got
Yeah.
nothing here.
Nope.
I'm just following along.
Okie dokie then. So then just one last check. Y'all got magical items and everything y'all wanted to get?
I think so.
Okie dokie.
I am very poor, so I cannot get anything, but I do have some pretty good equipment. So I think we're good.
Okay then. So anyway then, Trirane's atmosphere is quiet since the uprising at the Fletch. You all were rewarded well for your efforts and earned the rest back at your keep. The air has been salty as tensions are high within the city. The festive nature that you all minus Setaj was accustomed to has been evaporated as the group hold up, I can't read, that you were all accustomed to has evaporated as the fear of the scream have caught you all off guard. The battle was something you all accomplished as a group, but a member of this screech of corruption. It seems like Edric wanted you all to be members of the Fletch or another fellow. Hold up. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. It just seems like Edric wanted you all to be members of the Fletch or another, while Falor Death wanted you all to rest for a week and prepare yourselves. The death of Raynor by your hands. Oh wait. Ignore all of that. I had read that last time. I do apologize, stream. Okay then. Okay then. A sunny. Okay then. That a sunny day Despite the newly heavy guard activity, that the city of Trirane is quiet and normal again. Now that the seagull lands on your shirt keeps logo as a loud knock comes to your doorstep.
Who's there?
It is your friendly neighborhood, just family man Darren.
Darwin?
Do we know a family man, Darren?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, that the guy with just that the beefy panther doing groceries for his wife.
Oh, the guy with the panther. Okay.
Skeevy McOld guy.
And then he just shows up, and then he is looking just jolly and cheerful with just a note in his hand. Ah, good morrow. Oh, hello, Setaj. That we meet again.
Yeah.
I know that you are all established personnel and just have business, but I need this message given to a gambler at the Lucky Halfling. He is the main dealer for the poker tables. Just say the quiver's empty and leave the table. But you must place a note. But you must place the note underneath your hand before you leave. Got it?
So we need to go to
To the Lucky Halfling.
the Lucky Halfling,
Mm-hmm.
give him a note, and say what again?
Say that the quiver is empty.
The quiver is empty.
And you must place the note underneath your hand.
And what is the compensation for this action?
Oh, that the compensation is, and then he just basically like looks down and basically tosses you all. Well, then that just you, Hoggpaw. There is 300 gold for your trouble.
Ah. Yeah, we can do that.
And then again, that that his panther is just just outside, just milling along. I swear that this thing has the face of Barry White, and y'all just don't know it. It looks like Barry White in animal form.
Oh, boy.
Oh yes, and then by the way, that his name is Jared Baxter. If that you must know. Well, then I'm about to be off now before that potion monk is gone, and then he just says good day and just walks off.
This dude is sus. And internet just died.
Oh,
Hold on, sorry, I went down to 0 kilobytes for a second. Is the stream still up?
it is reloading right now.
Fucking Comcast has been so spotty recently.
We have AT&T.
Ah. Well, Comcast sucks. I might switch to AT&T if they actually... Oh, never mind. I don't... They all suck. They're all
The
bad.
Revenge of Stefan Kracus is not brought to you by any major internet provider, because fuck them.
Because fuck them.
Yeah,
I mean-
if we move, we might have to get Comcast again.
I mean that that there is that wizard that everybody does complain about. His name is Kamas the Caster. And his spells are just the worst.
Sounds like.
Time stop.
I mean, but let's just be fair. I mean that new spell he tried to come up with called New Wave is just so shoddy at times. All right.
But let's see,
welcome back.
Setaj is...
Oh no, Ari's dead.
Ari's
Shit.
back. Setaj, what was the 28 insight for? Because it didn't catch on stream.
I was inciting the
Darren
guy.
Crumb.
Yeah,
Alrighty
Crumb.
then. Alrighty then. So as that, you basically just kind of like look away a bit. You kind of see him just kind of just like that he did that ever so slightly, and then that with just that insight check, I want you to give me a nature check with advantage on that panther. Oh, very well. That you recognize this creature after just a few times that you was busy engrossing in your garden. That the last time you saw this creature, but just given with just a better look of it, you know that this is not a panther. You recognize this as a
Oh no.
oh no, just dropped out.
Oh yeah.
She'll be back. She said her Discord just crashed.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
She's on the
Okay.
same internet as me.
okay.
Oh
Well,
no.
then you recognize his panther as a caught as a caught bouillon. It's basically a panther-like creature that is similar to like a bard. It just knows like bardic spells. It can talk, and then it is a fey-like creature too.
Oh, Faye. Not sure about that.
All right, then.
You know what they say about the Fae? They tricky. They're tricky. You don't
But with
trust.
just oh, sorry, go on.
They got contracts and everything. Hey, boss hog. Hey,
What up?
you know what you've ever he walks around with the Fae creature, right?
No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that
but
was. I
it
didn't know
is
that was a Fae.
but it is classified as a monstrosity though. But
It's
it
Fae
is
like.
right. That is how to spell it.
Okay. I don't trust them.
Welcome to the group.
Anyway, that's me being dumb for the moment.
All right. I mean, but you also kind of get the feeling that he didn't mean anything ill harm. He's just trying to direct y'all somewhere. But you still don't know for what though.
There's TumTums.
Then. So what does the party want to do?
Well, I
Hey,
guess
I have a question.
Sure.
What did my letter say?
Oh, did you read the handout I provided up in your journal?
Oh, I didn't realize it was there. My bad.
I'm back. Sorry, my Discord crashed on me.
Okay.
It's blank.
Oh. Really? It should be in the notes. Let me see. Mysterious note, imitation. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. I don't want to show to everybody. Edit. Okay.
What did I miss?
There we go. You should be able to see it now. Can you see it? Oh wait a minute. I put it in
I see it.
DM note. Oh wait. I got this. I put it in the wrong section.
Okay.
You missed that Setaj figured out this was a
Okay.
Bayan, and that we all think this dude is sus.
All right, Ari, you should be able to see that now. I do apologize.
I'm gonna put the note into my front pocket, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go for a stroll, guys.
neat.
Ready then? Alrighty then that you where are you taking the stroll to, Ari?
A teal house
Mm-hmm.
in the upper district.
All right then. Then you make your way to the upper district. Then that you go to this teal house. Then you kind of see this. It basically just says that like inquiries interesting on the door,
I knock.
and then you just hear just a soothing voice, just like come in, come in.
I enter.
And then you see that this most beautiful, elaborate looking elven woman you've ever seen. She is a high elf with just like she has like the long auburn hair up into a bun, up into like the princess bun, just like that the stereotypical dress on. And then she's just like, why, what can I help you with?
I pull out the note and say, I believe you sent this to me.
Oh, oh, oh dear. Just follow me. And she leads you to a back room. And then that she basically closes the door behind her. And then that her form shifts because you can kind of recognize the smell of just a changeling. And then it turns up into like a not so beautiful changeling, but it's still beautiful in a sense. I would say about a 6.5 to about a high 7.
I'm gonna go to my natural self, not smell, my natural look too. And I'm gonna say it's good to see another one of our kind.
Oh yes, why yes, of course. Oh, then that that I am the owner of this house, but that they just all think that a very, very rich high elf priestess owned this place. That the name is my name is Sybil. That's my real name. My real name is Sybil.
Hello, Sybil. My real name is Ari.
Oh, uh, yeah. Then I had just heard about some of the exploits that you've done. Come now, come now. Then she just basically just opens up this other door, and then that you see just like a bunch of other tieflings, and then that they're just like up in like these robes and stuff around, just scrying orbs everywhere.
Wow, this is an amazing setup.
Why, yes, of course, that this is the Triranian chapter of the Faceless Ones. I'm pretty sure that you've heard of us up in just changeling lore.
Have I? Can I roll or do you want?
Give me a history check. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That you remember growing up, then that mama, that like mama, papa, that they were telling you stories about this. That you just thought it was all like make believe, but now it is not the case.
My badass. Oh, I don't say
So
that. I just kind of just hang out.
right, right, very well, and then that we are considering getting just somebody new in because then that it is rare for a changeling to be one of the chosen ones.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit, chosen one? I'm
That's
assuming you're
the
referring to
dragon
this.
mark. That's the
Not,
dragon
yeah,
mark
not, I
tattoo.
show the tattoo. So,
Yes,
chosen for what?
you are chosen for a great destiny because
That's
then
not sinister at all. Cool, 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 cool.
that all we do is just ask that you must keep this order a secret from everyone else.
Well, I don't know about your experience as a changeling, but mine usually ends poorly once people figure out what I am. So no worries there. I do have a couple of friends who kind of know about my abilities, but they also have the mark. So I don't.
Yes, that we much very well do know about. And then that she just pulls out just like that parchment, this parchment that has like Hoggpaw stats, his likes, dislikes, and then that there is like a little antidote that says that like Ari, that like Ari always messes with Hoggpaw a lot. And then that there's one for TumTums, and then that Setaj, we are still working on the Setaj report, but that will be available to us soon.
Cool.
You'll never see anything about me. I'm sorry, I'm not there.
Do you happen to have somebody in the guild hall?
You mean for like that the Elderberry Dragon Company? No, we do not.
Would you like to?
I mean that just as long as then that they are protected enough.
Well, I'm just thinking that we could share intelligence, you know. I mean, obviously, this is just a meet. It's great to see someone of my own kind, and your reputation as a society precedes you. So,
yes, of course.
I'm pretty excited about it. But
yes, and then
I don't want to betray my friends' trust either, because despite all the shit I give them, they've helped me out.
Right. And then that I will very well much help out. I will very well much also help out another changeling in need. Let me see here, because that I do need one thing though from you. I know that you have been in contact with the Silver Arrows, and in that they have been a slippery group that we have not been able to identify their true identities. Can you be willing to provide that information to us?
If I figure it out. They usually keep their mask on when we meet them, but if I can figure out who they are, what would you do with that information?
I mean, as that you see that we are seers of just the entire realm, and then you just like look at just like one of the scrying orbs, and then that you see like a scrying orb that's basically playing back the fight between like Shrek Knox and all of those events. As you can see, that we are the ones that basically really and truly make the deals happen. We also pretend to be political figures, because that we, unfortunately, that our numbers are dwindling, but it is still at least about 3,000 changelings around.
3,000 in the whole continent?
Yes.
Do you know what about elsewhere? Have you heard anything?
We have not heard of anything as of yet, but we do know then that there is about to be something going on in Dualasol. Something big.
And it'll affect our con.
It might just infect the entire world.
So basically, okay. Do you have any hints? Any idea what it'll be?
It might have to deal with Stef on Kracus, but we are not 100% sure.
Could you do something for me? Could you show me how to maybe a little bit of scrying magic? I don't want to. Well, I just want to learn. That's kind of my deal.
Scrying magic is something that I specialize in. I would tell you what, and then she just basically just like leads you back out of that secret area, and then as she goes back up into her high elf form, like, Ari, here is this book. It is scrying magic, and then that it basically has spells like scry, like to scry, skywrite, mass sending, and such. And then that book has charges in it that I will have to enchant another one. So you will have to be wary of it.
So basically, it's a book of scrolls.
pretty much.
Okay, I'll use it. I'll use it to communicate back with the faceless ones. But I'm very interested in joining, and I know the deal. I trust my friends, but we gotta look after our own when our numbers are so little.
And then that, oh yes, and then that there should be a constituent already there. There, that I have already sent word, and then that we got somebody there. So meanwhile,
This is not going to be my form, my default form. I go back to my elf, and I'll look like this the whole time. I won't change. I'm trying to build up an identity, and this is working for me so far.
very well, Mr. Ari. You have a good day.
Me too. And I'm
All
gonna,
right, then.
and I'll return back to the guild hall.
Okay, then meanwhile, there's a knock at the door.
At the guild hall?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh. You want to answer it, Boss Hog?
Please don't call me that.
I guess I'll answer it.
And then
Right.
as soon as you open up the door, that you just see a female, that you see like a wood elf female, then she's just like, is that this the Elderberry Dragon Company?
Yup.
That the name is Miriam, and then that I heard that y'all needed some type of brewmaster and then also gardener.
Wow, word really travels in this town, huh?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Fabio listened in and then sent her over.
Oh no, that I don't deal with Mr. Glittershine that much. You know, and then she just basically is kind of dressed up in like coveralls, like just like some overalls. She got a straw hat, freckles, that the twin tails. And then she's just like, oh shucks. I mean that are y'all hiring? I mean that I know how to make some blackberry mead, some peach mead. Oh, peach is good.
How much do you charge?
I mean, I just don't. I mean, I just only just take a little bit off the percent, just maybe just like about a 5% cut, which is just normally about, depending on your sales, about only like 50 gold. Because then I much rather want it to be for that the people. But that's all. Then that's just cost of labor.
Are y'all fine with that?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
You are hired. What you say your name was again?
My name is Miriam, and then I am a wood elf. Thank you, kind sir.
But how wood elf are you?
That's a messed up question, Stash.
I'm sorry.
So
That's like someone coming up to you and saying, exactly how much devil are you?
and
Well,
Ari
I'm pretty
should
devil if
be,
you look
and then
at me.
that Ari should be walking up this time, and then you just see just that this wood elf country girl is just signing paperwork with Hoggpaw.
We found someone to make beer.
Good. I was just down at the magic shop. I got me a little book to read. I hold up the book that she gave me, and I think we ought to head to Dualasol sometime soon. There's rumblings of something sinister that Von Kracus might be in the area. Maybe we should investigate. I don't know how you guys feel.
We were
Are
already
we heading to
heading.
Dualasol anyway?
Yeah, we're going up there because of we gotta find Hugo for the lady at the dock bar.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Convenient.
But there is one thing we got to do, and I think somebody that is better at games of chance and fancy words should be the one to do it. Personally,
Oh, with the letter thing.
What is it?
I'll let TumTums explain it.
My Discord is kind of I was around when it started screwing up. I just know we need to give a letter to the dude and say the quiver is empty.
Looking for a halfling named Jared Baxter.
Jared Baxter. The quiver is empty.
Hand it to him under your hand? Is that what you said?
Gamble, fold, then leave the table quickly and put this note under your cards and say the quiver is empty.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to.
All right, I'll do it.
Alrighty then.
Well, where do we gotta go?
Okay, deception is a +1.
The lucky halfling. Is
Yes,
that the
lucky
one on the
halfling.
dock?
Yes. The lucky halfling.
Yep, that is why Hoggpaw doesn't
All right,
really want
guys,
it.
this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna enter separately. We'll get the druid to go to the bar. Are you down for that? Kind of watch the spot, and maybe you two can get a table and just keep a lookout, because this sounds shady as hell to me, but whatever.
Pretty sure it is, but I don't want to go anywhere near that tiefling lady again. She made me feel uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, not you. There's another tiefling
No, it's
lady.
a different lady.
She tried to flirt.
But Benevolence was kind of giggling at that, like, oh sorry, I need to just finish off Miss Miriam's paperwork.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess I can go in there, get a table, see if. Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna sit down and gamble.
Sit down and gamble. Fold. Hand the letter over under your hand and say the quiver is empty and leave.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Are we going now?
I mean, I
Yes,
guess
and then
so.
that
Might as
you
well.
know that Dualasol is a multi-day journey. So that
Are we
y'all
going?
taking?
Is the halfling in Dualasol, or is it here?
The halfling's in Dualasol. This is a different halfling.
No, the bar, right?
Yeah, that you know that the lucky halfling is a casino tavern in Dualasol.
Oh, it's in Dualasol.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I thought it was here. I
Yeah,
was
that's
confused.
what I was just trying to be sure of. Okay,
Okay,
yeah. Let's
okay.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and get our provisions together. You know, food for the road. Give the orders to the employees. See what they need to be doing while we're gone.
I misinterpreted. I thought that the lucky halfling was here.
Yeah, that's what I thought too at first.
Me
but
too.
Not me.
Oh, yada yada.
I got a 20 in wisdom. I pay attention.
Hoggpaw is gonna go start getting Liam Nason ready to be hooked up to the wagon.
I have a 12 in wisdom.
Liam Nason, really?
Yeah.
All right, then. So then you are easily getting the horse together. So then that I will be sure to have that the autograph mace. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That big breakfast. It was a big breakfast. That it was the now that Serena actually did a very good job on breakfast pizza for once. It had goat's cheese and then it had turkey sausage.
Oh, I
Which is a
can't eat
weird
that then. I can't eat goat cheese. It gives me the rumblies.
Oh yes, and then
I'm glad I ate breakfast because that would have ended badly on a multi-day trip.
alrighty then. So
I like me some goat cheese.
Oh, I like it. It just doesn't like me at all, and it's not going to like anybody else like me.
It hurts TumTum's tummy. So it'll be
It
all right.
hurts,
It hurts TumTums tums.
it hurts my tums.
Tom. Oh god, why me? But anyway,
Rumbling
Why
the
did I do
tum
that?
tumbles.
All right, and so are all preparations made?
Think
Think so.
so.
What do we want
Oh,
the guild or guild employees doing while we're gone? That way they could be productive while we're gone.
They are auctioning off 2 items that we gave them. The +1 mace of crotch smashing signed by Ari Shattershaft, and
plus
a
one.
and a +1 whip. And they
Hmm.
are going to be growing stuff for mead and beer.
All righty then. So then that you, so then that I would say that y'all, I would say that your preparations have been made. That you got rations that they know what to do, and benevolence waves you all off as that y'all are all walking basically past this statue of Tristan Rain, as you all just see just a familiar face run up, and then that they hug Tum Tum. It is Cheryl, that the fortune teller gnome lady, and she's just like, oh,
Hey,
that
Cheryl.
I just can't thank you lot enough for saving me.
Of course, we won't gonna let anything happen to you.
Oh, that damn Kinku would have had me for sure if it just wasn't for your quick thinking. But
I think it was mostly Ari because he turned invisible and I almost got arrested by the local cops. But I'm glad you're okay.
yeah, that I am okay, and then you kind of notice that she's just dressed like a common lady, not like a fortune teller. You can tell she's trying to keep a low profile. Okay, then good. So I do have some information about that Kinku lady, if that you all are curious.
If it will keep us
Yeah.
from running into her again, I think we might be okay with that info.
Okay, then good. After doing just some divining and then fortune reading, I have found out the name and some small knowledge about her powers. Her name is Ash of Mortas. Blah, blah, blah. Her name is Ash of Mortis. I'm about to copy and paste for the note takers. Takers, a
I'm still
power
up in my habit.
a powerful name that is feared by most Kinku. The Mortarists have found a way to generate their own magic, that their own language through some dark deals made with Karnatha. This I cannot pronounce this for the life of me.
Like all dark gods are called.
That is that the god that rivals our beloved Raven Queen,
Carnothagus is
but
Carnothagalith.
right.
Bad god.
But anyway, then that their god,
Synethoglis.
there you go. That'll work. Synecoglis. That a god that
Yes.
rivals our beloved Raven Queen, but is always changing shape. Her thralls are granted a disguising ability that allows them to blend in without notice of that person. But they must kill and kill the original and make a sacrifice to to her.
Oh, that sounds extreme.
Oh yes, very much so, TumTums. Very much so. But that poor woman was probably was just a traveling wizard when she had became whenever then she was just met that unfortunate fate. Ash is very vain and envious of those that are slightly better looking than her green and purple feathers, but her beak is a chipped at the top. That now then that was all what I was able to scribe before I got caught.
Ooh, beak chips hot.
Well, it seems like that you all are busy. I just wanted to just bid you all a farewell and just thank you all for saving me again. I hope
You're,
that
you're
You're
welcome.
you're quite welcome. You're welcome here anytime.
oh
That's
yes,
not
and
what I
then
was. That's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say if you need a place to lay low,
If you
you
need a
know, or
place
don't-
to if you need a place to
I
stay,
put my mouth over the druid.
You
Not
put
my
your-
mouth, my hand over his mouth.
good
And
job.
I
Oh,
say- It got weird there for a second. I'm sorry.
We got the wires got crossed and things
Yeah,
like
I had
that.
a brain diarrhea. Anyway, I shut. Basically, I make the druid shut up, and I tell her she can hide out at our guild hall if she really needs to lay low.
then it's all right. Then that's all right. And I don't want to drag in too much more attention than what you already have. And then that her crazy eye Setaj is just going insane. And then that there is a pink, and then that there's a pink scraggly dog just following behind her, just like panting and stuff. And then she's just like, "All right, good day, you stupid adventuress." And then she just goes off.
She doesn't even like us, Bacchus.
I do like you, but you are all just stupid. I call everyone stupid.
Hey, I have a 16 intelligence.
All right, let's get this pony show on the road.
Liam Nason is a full-grown horse.
Okay. I mean, I hope you're not. Are you like? Was he not a full-grown horse when you previously got him?
No, he just does not. Liam Nason does not like being called a pony.
I wasn't gonna call him a pony.
Or I said a pony
That
show.
horse just basically just kind of just like me, Mug, Setaj, just like.
Hey, Liam, it's okay. Deal with us.
Hey, it's okay. I wasn't insulting you, Liam Neeson. And can I roll animal handling?
Can I sabotage animal handling?
Of
Oh.
course.
Sleight of hand versus animal handling. Oh God.
It doesn't matter because like the dice hated me.
We don't know. Let's see this sleight of hand. Oh, it matches. So basically, this what happens as you try to pet Lean Nelson, that Ari just starts just trying to sing out to the crowd, and then that he kind of bumps into your hand, and then that you kind of also bump into Ari, so the horse doesn't get touched. That you all just like look at each other and just like, huh.
Wow. I
What?
am rolling terrible. I'm rolling absolutely terrible tonight. I'm changing my color.
Oh wow. Big.
I have not rolled above a 4 when you factor in my pluses.
Just be lucky that this isn't a combat night. Well, it could have been, but nah.
I'm just
It
changing.
could be.
I might murder the druid. You never know. But probably not.
Y'all don't murder each other. Mr. Fizzle is sleeping in the back. And if you murder somebody on him, he will be quite cross.
Didn't you
Why?
get a diamond to bring somebody back? What's the point of having that if I can't murder somebody? I'm joking. Mostly.
That
Can
is
I do an insight check on that?
That is an expensive joke.
Do an insight check.
These two nat 20s. Oh my god.
I was just joking anyway, obviously, but
He was very much joking. But
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye on you.
all
it
right.
would be funny if you failed and you could have thought I was forever.
So basically that y'all, I would say then that y'all got in a little bit on the road. So as that the town is fading slowly behind you all, as you approached at the main gate after your preparations have been made, you all hear a familiar voice call out, "Do you all have room for one more?" And then it is Vivian, and then it is Vivian Shelling, as that she is dressed up in like some traveling clothes and stuff. A combination of fancy clothes with studded leather just placed up in the vital parts. Oh, that I do have a gig gig coming up in Dualasol. That do you mind if I ride with you all?
I guess not.
Yeah. Why not?
I mean, we're going that way
wow.
anyway.
Oh wow, just thank you.
Jesus Christ, that's a 13 on insight trying to read her. This is not my night, y'all. Not my
All
night.
right. And then that asked that she is basically getting going to the cart that you just see this giant bow on her back. I need everyone to give me an intelligence check.
Of course.
Woo!
Fucking
Wow.
Christ.
I got a net 20.
Oh my God.
Check, Ari, not a save.
So confused. Hold on.
It's okay.
Well, if it's not a, I don't think he's trained in.
No, he's not
It's-
proficient, so it should be the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then that you know that's fine. That's fine. Then we would just keep it
Okay.
for time. So basically, that Setaj and Hoggpaw that y'all just think is just some bigger, longbow, but TumTums and Ari, especially TumTum, you have seen this weapon before. That this isn't that you know that this isn't a longbow. This is a great bow.
Holy crap apples. You
What was
use that?
Why, yes, of course. And then she just basically like takes it off of the back, and then it actually kind of folds back into place, snaps into place, and like, oh yes, of course. That you know that a longbow is just too weak for me, so I have to use one of these.
Oh, I've never actually seen a great bow in person before.
That do you want to touch it and hold it?
Yes.
As soon as your flippers get to the bow, you kind of stumble a bit because of its weight, but you find your balance with it. Being now that like being a battle master, then you're like, wow,
This
this
is
thing
so
is awesome.
cool. It's bigger than me. It's awesome.
I don't think you can use that.
No,
Just-
but look at it.
I'm looking at it. It's a very impressive bow.
How far can you shoot with this thing?
That's a good
Yes, and
question.
then she just basically just like that the ammo itself is due to sometimes my nature. I can either make it magical or else then she just like reaches into her own personal bag of holding, and then that she just gives just like this, you know, like this polearm size arrow, just out of the blue,
Snakes.
just like it is about the size of your forearm, of just that an arm, pretty much.
Maybe not my forearm, but someone
Hey,
else.
you know, here. No, I'm not going to say that because I realize it would be out of character. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Continue.
no. That it is okay. It is okay. Alrighty then.
That's so cool.
Oh yes, of course. And then that I have a performance out in Dualasol, like I said, and then Bowie K had left a day ago. But I won't. I won't need much help. But I can help out with the camping and such. And besides, I felt we got off on the wrong foot from the first time we had met.
Well, I mean, it's faster to travel by cart too, so I mean,
Right.
there's enough room for everybody.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
been
then.
so
Thank you.
long, it's hard for me to remember if I was mad about anything or not now.
I mean, that what happened to your friend Ronnie?
He died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently, he was like super constipated or something.
Just exploded.
He just exploded. That's awful, horrifying.
well.
I mean, not literally exploded, but it was
No, literally exploded.
It was at his mama's house. They were having a birthday party. It went everywhere. It was terrible. The
That's
little
the
kids went,
worst.
ew.
You guys are the worst.
So that did that. He just basically just eat the ass part of the chicken.
I mean, yes.
Oh, sorry about that. Then that was just my impersonation of just that, like a very just bowed up manly human that I had met once before. But yes, and then that now since that you all had got your feet wet into adventuring, and you had all took out Raynor Dome, congratulations.
I mean, it wasn't easy, but we did it, so that counts. And then Hoggpaw got to yell at an authority figure, so you know.
Oh, really? That I did read about that. You know that you can basically. Oh, Fowler Death actually got chewed out.
Sorry, 27 on insight. I finally rolled well.
It's okay, but that's good. So on that comment she said about basically that Raynor Dome, congratulations. That you Hogpaw kind of like did Ari pass it? No, Ari did not pass it, so that he wouldn't have caught this. That she kind of had a slight eye twitch and grimace on the fact that you all killed just Raynor. Raynor is just mentioned. It was just a super slight twitch, but you kind of feel that it wasn't an evil kind of like I'm about to betray you, but kind of more so like just like a like I wish that was me kind of deal.
You jelly?
What do you mean by jealous? That I was busy just with just basically a song and dance that day.
You can't. There would have been a real big career boost if you had done it, right?
I mean that that I am is just a simple bard. Like what do you mean?
You're a simple bard showing up with something as big as Ari over there that you use as a weapon. So I mean, there's just some. Last time we picked someone up with this wagon and took them anywhere, it resulted in TumTums nearly getting arrested and someone trying to get murdered, and then all the crap that happened back at the fort. So
One wasn't trying to get murdered; they were almost murdered.
I mean, almost got murdered.
That a friend of mine did tell me about that before. About that, it was something going on during the Odawekin Carrot Festival, and then that you all now are basically up in like Odawekin now, for the most part. So let me change the map just to add flavor. Where's Odawekin? We were just used to the skill. We will just use the skill challenge map, but we are up at Odawekin. Just ignore all of the people.
I guess we'll move back over here where the sad halfling child is, because wasn't that representing the cart?
I think that was representing your weapon, but sure.
Who is
Why is your weapon a sad halfling child?
Because that's the token we had for the minute. Guess we're on the road on the left-hand side if anybody wants to move a token.
Right.
Who is this dude?
What dude? Oh yeah, then that was some random drunk dude. Wait a minute. What are my own tokens? That this dude just magically just popped out of the way.
Yeah, it's
But anyway.
just getting a vibe from you. Didn't really care for it. Much rather have the truth, or you can walk.
Oh, this is getting tense.
Dang, Hoggpaw, just go for ham.
Hog is going ham.
I don't understand that. I have been truthful this entire time with you. I had lost my violin. You all had picked it up, and it's just been that I am indebted to you. And then that the least I can do is just basically just offer you a free show in Dualasol.
I'm missing something, Hoggpaw. What are you mad about?
Well, I'm not mad. I just have trust issues, and this one got a little twitchy when she mentioned that we killed Raynor, and I got a feeling that she's a little jealous. But I want to make sure it's just that, and not that I'm carrying around somebody that's going to try to shoot us in the back again.
I mean that
We did have a bad
that
experience with
it
somebody.
will make you feel if it will make you feel better than that, I will basically give all of my weapon. I would just give just my weapon to TumTum. How does that sound?
Or you could honestly answer my question, and then I'd be fine too, and you could keep the weapon.
All right, fine.
Basically, we
That
want
I
you to
was
stay
a little
with us.
bit jealous. I was a little bit jealous.
Are you going to try to murder us out of jealousy?
Oh heavens, no, no.
You guys are
Insight.
so dramatic.
Ari,
See, where she's
Ari, insight checks again.
Oh, you're really going ham on this, huh?
you guys are being so dramatic. Gosh.
I'm just backing up Boss Hog here, guys. I believe her. You don't have to say whether or not. I just do.
Okay.
Haha, the cart
I
moves.
just want to do a quick check, right quick. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. So it's basically then that you do believe her for the most part, but Hoggpaw does have that. It's kind of like that. It is kind of like a question mark, like, still suspicious though. But yeah, so anyway, then that that just that your travels have been all too well. You know, let me see where are. Oh yes, and then that basically then that to be honest, that I am capable with a bow. I had developed that from my father, Gerald Shelling, the best archer I have seen. It's the family style because long bows are too light, and then that they don't pack quite enough power. And I normally have to travel with boy to travel with me, but since that we're all here, let me explain Dualasol a little bit. It is the town of duality, where everything seems to have a counterpart. However, this city is very religious on the light cheerier side of town, prominently with Palor instead of Bahamut out of Stanham. The left is more dreadful and conniving part of the city. Primarily, the gambling cartels seem to have a deal with the religious orders part of the city to run them on a strict bias as far as killing people that refuse to ante up gold they owe. As long as priests, especially the ones of the Raven Queen, is allowed to give the bodies their sacred route right. Any questions so far?
So if it's the city of duality, when we go there, is there like a mirror version of us that comes in from the other side?
Oh no. That there is no magic like that. Just say for example, and then that she just basically does minor illusion, and then that she holds up two apples. You know that this is the same brand of apple, that this is a Elven Fuji apple. And then that this one is very bright red. This one is a little bit darker red, that they are still the apple, but then that they basically reside in the same tree. And then as she just makes a magical tree, and then as she's basically saying that like that the apple doesn't fall from the tree, but you can still have a few bad apples in the in the bunch.
So there is a section of town we probably need to avoid.
Oh no. That just as long as you have that your wits about you, that you can avoid it. But I have seen your work. It is mostly safe for the most part.
Noted, I'm not supposed to get too far away from Ari.
I am just imagining just Hoggpaw just make a chow leash for Ari.
No, Hoggpaw knows he's not the smartest member of the party or person in general. So if you say keep your wits about you, Hoggpaw's like, I need supervision.
Well, I'll keep an eye on Boss Hog, but I'm not particularly smart either. Just likable.
You're not gonna stop calling me that, are you?
I thought that was your name.
I'll wink at him.
My name is Hoggpaw, not Boss Hog. Boss Hog was actually my papa.
It's okay,
Hog
Hog.
boss. Okay.
It's okay, Hoggpaw. I know your real name.
So I am just going to just say that you don't have to do any kind of watches or anything on that this first night of camp or anything. That Vivian has already helped y'all prepare for the campfire and such, and then that she's basically have brought her own rations to kind of share and stuff. And that she is already asleep, whereas you all are still up. What are y'all talking about right now?
So, what do you guys think about delivering that letter? What do you think that's about?
I don't know. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it, and I really don't want to open it to find out beforehand either.
No, don't do that. Don't know we opened it.
And I mean, I'm just here, really, though. I mean, y'all kind of recruited me yesterday.
I mean, you got a vote that matters. I mean, if Mr. Fizzle wasn't still snoring, I'd say he gets a vote right now.
Yeah, things kind of move fast around here.
Well, I can definitively say I don't trust anything that guy does. So, yeah. But we can just, get this done and over with and continue on. And whatever you need my help with, I'll be here.
Can I
So
can I do a ritual cast to detect magic real quick, DM, to see if
Sure.
there's anything weird about the letter?
Certainly. Go ahead.
Okay, so it'll take 10 minutes, but
All right. 10 minutes go by that y'all are basically making whatever that you're roasting on the fire you want to eat. And then that, your detect magic pings off. It's not magical.
good news, everybody. There's not something magically that'll blow up on this thing.
What are you doing with the control flames?
I meant to hit it where it wouldn't show that, but I guess it decided to do that. I was just gonna play around with the fire.
Oh, then you don't necessarily can have to roll for that. You just start just basically flipping the fire in between your fingers like a coin.
Is that note sealed, like in any way, or?
I mean that for that the most part, it's just kind of like folded over with just that just like a unidentifier, not like a wax seal, but like a sticker seal.
Okay, so it would definitely be pretty apparent if we decided to
Tamper with it.
yeah.
Look, we gave our word to deliver it, so I think we probably should. And we also got to find this Hugo guy while we're up there. I just don't trust it, nor do I trust that guy. Or his rather handsome, deep growling cat.
That's not a cat.
It's not a cat.
It's not a cat.
Well, what is it?
It is. I'm sorry, I got fucking distracted by
Coot Bouillon.
Coop Leon. Thank you. Thank you, Hoggpaw. You actually knew it before I did.
Sorry, I was just trying to remind you out of character.
Yeah, so that's a fey-like creature, but it's also kind of an abomination of God, or gods in this case.
It's an abomination to gods.
Well, it's a monstrosity.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. So, what you know about this, Setaj? It is speaking Fey cats. These brutal and temperamental creatures get along well with cruel-minded Fey. More gentle Fey rightfully find the creatures to be a menace. A caught bouillon measures 6 feet long and weighs over 200 pounds. They are long-lived, and some stories of record the same coot bouillon in a region for over 400 years.
Oof. Yeah, so yeah, they're pretty not good. Either way, just keep your wits about you.
But also from just your insight check that you can kind of get the idea that even though that you know what a coot beyond is, you kind of get the feeling that Darren basically has this thing tamed to basically not serve him, but kind of like a partnership, if that makes sense.
Ah, huh. Hmm. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Take what you will with that one.
Oh, I'm going to take what I will. The best thing to do is just keep your wits about you, Hoggpaw. It's probably not. There's probably more to this than what we can even see. Well, there is, but you know what I mean.
All right, and anything else that y'all want to discuss?
Hogpaw's just going to go feed Liam Nason and tell him that he is a good horse.
It just nuzzles you back. Anything TumTums want to say? Ari?
No.
Ari stepped away for a second.
Okay.
But
Okay,
last thing Hogpaw will say to Liam Nason is, now don't worry what Setaj says, and definitely don't listen to Ari. You know, also give Setaj a little bit of a chance. She seems okay. But also, I will give you a whole apple if you poop near that lady with the longbow tonight.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up. That's not messed up. That's fucked up.
Not on her, just near her.
Still, you don't do that.
What's your problem? Gonna turn out she's not bad or nothing. You just had a horse poop by her bed.
Give me an animal handling check. We're going this route. Oh my god.
Jesus.
So you basically coax the horse, and then it just trots over to like Vivian's tent at the entrance and just takes a massive dump. And then
Did you make the horse do that?
What's up?
I'm talking to Hogpaw. Did you make the horse go shit in the street?
I certainly did.
Cool.
And Hogpaw's going to go get up in the covered wagon that has the fancy top to it and go to sleep.
Basically try to walk in there. Just give me a dexterity saving throw.
To get into the wagon?
Uh-huh.
That's a 6.
Oh no. So that as that you step into the wagon, that you just a silver fine thread just basically hits, and then it just suddenly just like a bucket of water just splashes all over to you. And then that Vivian is just like laughing a little bit. Like touche. She just does a little laugh and goes back to her tent. And then she just pressed the digitations to poop away.
Hogpaw's just gonna shake and poof the fur out a little bit and then just go to sleep.
Then that's for today, y'all. Well,
Nice.
tonight rather. All right, and then thank you guys so much for watching, and I will let Miro Raven close us out.
Thank y'all for watching. As for updates, next week we should have Holy Winds on Monday. Unless this week we didn't have a game, mostly because two of the party members are severely sick. One of which, Moose, who plays Fizzle, was not able to make it tonight either. So hopefully they'll be better to play next week. But we will not have Stef on Kracus. Next week we may have a roundtable. I'm not sure, but Frey and I will not be available to participate. Upcoming streams, I know that we're still working on the charity stream, which will either be in May or June, and I believe that is the game that
Depends on when we buy a house.
it depends on when we buy a house, and that'll be the one that Graveflower and I will be running together as co-DMs.
Yeah, hopefully I need to look into that. I've been having a lot of stuff to do here, but yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to get together and do some planning, and then I will turn it over to Frey for our socials and final sign off.
Of course I am now. But we appreciate everybody that might watch this tonight. We appreciate if you are watching this later on during a replay on YouTube, which you can find us at Team Bonus Action, and obviously Team Bonus Action here on Twitch. We are on Facebook as Team Bonus Action. We are on Twitter and semi-active on Twitter at bonus_team. Follow us, like us, retweet us, and you can find Spencer at Ninjaspence 21. Nate has an Instagram. Nate paints minis. Did I say it right that time?
Warhammer.
Warhammer, damn it!
It's all right.
Every
Nate
time!
Paints Warhammer. I'm 10 followers away from having 300. So follow me.
Every time I've messed it up. And
It's
then,
not that big a deal. You're good.
And then Topher is also on Twitch and on Twitter at the Grave Flower.
Yeah, I do video games and I paint live. I'm still going through the Resident Evil series right now. Me and my friend Gizmo from the UK. I said that with a lot of ire, but he's cool. Maybe not the UK.
From the UK.
Hey, God.
Fuck that island. Anyway.
Fucking UKers. Damn it.
Yeah, we're going through Resident Evil 5. We'll be playing this Saturday. We are 2 chapters in, and we're going to be trying to blow through that and to get to Resident Evil 6 and see what happens. Yes, I am trying to get through all the Resident Evil games to see the tall lady. And but yeah, that's me. I have an Instagram, but I don't really use it as much as I should. I'm trying to. But
we ought to paint Curse City on your stream one day if you're down for it.
Oh yeah, we can set up something for that.
Basically, that I do other stuff just rather than other tabletop stuff. That I basically play. I basically play a lot of Monster Hunter, a little bit of Stardew Valley, but I have been mainly just trying to just like work on some art and stuff now that I know that I got a Ticket to Hide fan art piece I am working on right now. So then that just gonna be ready for that, and then that the Entity Killer Tales should be either premiering I want to say Sunday, but then the first full game should be the weekend after next. So stay tuned for that on YouTube. And then I will basically let Freya do our close off. And again, thank you guys, everyone, for just watching. That that I am really enjoying this campaign, and I just hope that that we can make it all the way to level 20.
It's a good game. And Topher,
Good game.
Topher, you know what? You just want to see giant vampire lady
It's true.
who is taller than freaking Bowser.
Taller than Bowser and taller than all of the other tyrants. So
Yeah, she's
taller than fucking Mr. X and
She needs to-
Nemesis.
She needs to be in Smash because she's taller than Bowser, and I now want to see her chokeslam Bowser.
I mean, in this day and age, anything can happen, right?
I mean, her versus Sephiroth? Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, everybody. Glad you joined us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. And as Docs likes to say, don't let your meat loaf. Good night.